He signed up almost 40 personals, 39, has a group of over 800. Help me welcome Mr. Curtis Johnson, everyone. Woo!
I'm excited to be here. So I didn't think I was going right now. I just got a mint in my mouth. So I'll just share really quickly a little bit my journey. A year ago this week, I made the decision to come over to EXP, and I'd taken about a year before that. Brent had been talking to me. I think I was one of your first 8 calls that I was one of the laggards that came over later. And at the time when he first came to me, he said, "Hey, will you look at this and see if you think this is right for me?" And I really did. I looked at it, and I just really got into a partnership that I wasn't able to get out of. So I really wasn't interested at all. And I looked at that, and I said, "Hey, you know what? This is fantastic for you," but I really wasn't looking at it as something for me. Even if he had a wheelbarrow full of gold bricks, I'd already made a commitment to something else. But we stayed in touch, and one of the things that Brent is amazing at is he just loved me just the same whether I came or whether I didn't. And he didn't treat me any different. He'd still text me and be, "Hey, how's your marriage going?" And are you treating your wife right? And not that I didn't, but like he cared. Well, we just were friends, and he cared about me. He's like, "How's your family doing?" And it wasn't just like, "Hey, I want to make some money off you. Would you please hurry up?" And just an amazing guy. Just love you to death. I just get so excited. I'm the luckiest guy in here. I look at what I've done. I've done very little, honestly, in that. I'm a big underachiever. I got lucky. I found some people they talk about going and finding people that want to grow. I was having a conversation with someone last night, and they said, "I just can't get my team excited about building. They don't want to do it." And I said, "I know. They don't want to. So you need to find people that want to." And I got very lucky. The first day I announced, old business partner of mine, Gus, he saw it, and he's like, "Yep, let's go." And I was like, "Well, that was fast." And then we had some more, and then about a week or two later, Dan Beer shared his story. A few months before that, we were sharing a Uber, and I was kind of excited. I saw him at the airport, and we were sharing an Uber to a conference, and I just barely, the last couple of weeks before that, had been going through all of his coaching stuff, and so I was kind of starstruck a little bit. I knew him, but I was like, dang, his stuff was really good. And so I was like, well, do I say anything or not? And I didn't want to be like not cool about it and be like, dude, your stuff's really good. But I finally did, and he's like, oh, well, I watched your stuff like years ago when you were really good, like way back. And I was like, cool, thanks, man. But we went through, and then when I made the decision to go, he started blowing up my phone. He was like, dude, what's going on? Like, I'm about to buy this market center. This doesn't make any sense. And one of the things I remembered when I was at KW, I was a small owner, had about 5% ownership in a market center. And the whole time, almost about 2 years there, I made less than $500, including ownership money, during that time there. And I remember going to a mastermind one time with Gary. It's Gary Keller, just, and it was in Austin. And he was kind of ornery one day. And he was kind of mad because people weren't kind of doing what he wanted. And he goes, y'all think, did you see that right there? Y'all think you guys are so smart and so good. He goes, you guys are in the little kid room, just so you guys know. He said, the big boy room is next door. That's where all the owners are at. You guys are like just in the little kid table. And I remember going, wow, like, okay, so how do I get in that big boy room then, right? How do I get with the owners? And then I got a little bit of ownership, and then I started realizing that, a lot of it was timing. People that had been in the KW for years and years, that ownership opportunity was gone. So I went and started my own company for about 12 years with my team. A lot of fun. It was awesome. But when I saw this opportunity to be able to go, I was like, wow, you know what? The timing was right. I saw Jay and Mike and Al, people that I really, really respected, and Cliff, and just love those guys. And they were like, I said, well, Jay's got to go figure out. He's going to go poke holes in this, find all the problems. And he came back and he said, nope, dude, I'm going. And I was like, crap, I did not want to go. I did not want to do that. The easiest thing is to keep doing what you're doing. So made the decision to come over. And actually, right before that, like about 2 days before Christmas, I hadn't even done my Christmas shopping yet. Rob Flick came over and met with me. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see anybody. But he came and he spent some time and really kind of tried to break it all down. And that showed me that just a really giving culture, that somebody not just that was personally going to sponsor me, but somebody that was far away, that talked about the alignment and how people could pour into each other, and he would be willing to do this for Brent. And I just thought that was so awesome. But when Dan took a chance, and Dan Beery took a chance, and he said, hey, I don't think I'm going to buy this market center. I'm going to, he kind of said, I think I'm going to do this. And I didn't have to go tell him, okay, now, Dan, this is what you need to do. You need to go reach out to Kyle Whissel and Mary Maloney, and you need to absolutely dominate San Diego, and you need to flip the whole thing from EXP's barely even there to all of a sudden they're the highest producing company there. I didn't have to teach him how to do that, right? He knew how to do that, and he wanted to. I couldn't have convinced him to be able to do that. I got lucky. And he's gone out, and he's got 500 or so of that, and he's just done an amazing job. And that has given me the confidence, obviously, to be able to go and have other conversations with other people. I was put as one of Inman's innovators, not because I was innovating. I guess I thought I used to, but they gave me the innovator or one of the innovator awards because I joined EXP and we were having such a big impact on that. And I thought that was awesome, right? We had in Inman all the time and some cool stuff like that. But don't be afraid to go after big players. Don't be afraid. Actually, they've had the most pain. And if you've caught something here, you've got to understand that until someone's had pain, and that's why kind of new agents are so difficult, because they're in this fantasy world, right? They're still living in mom's basement. They're still living off their unemployment, whatever it might be. There's not enough pain yet. But if someone's already run a team, run a brokerage, they know the pain. And until someone's got pain, they're not going to make that big move. They're not going to be able to be on fire like that. You look at the people that are on fire. Brent, have you been through pain in your life, in your real estate business? Absolutely. You look at the people that are the most fired up are the people that have had the most pain, and they're going, man, you don't have to hurt like that. You don't have to hurt. You can go have this residual income that changes your whole world to be able to do that. And that's what I'm really, really excited about. I would just echo a lot of the things that people said. Get agents into, probably one of the things I haven't done a very good job with is get agents into EXP World, KV Core, integrate them. People often, they'll reach out and they'll go, oh my gosh, you got incredible numbers in 1 year to be able to do that. First of all, I just chasing the rabbits. I got my Excel spreadsheet. It's called Chasing the Rabbits, and it's got Brent's numbers, and it's got Rob Flick's numbers, and it's got everybody else that's in there. Not because I actually think I can do that, but because I know what's possible. And that's what I want to do. I want to be able to chase and be able to say, how do I emulate that and do the activities with that? But we have to be able to get everybody engaged in the EXP culture. And I don't know who said it. I stole it a few weeks ago. I really can't remember who said it, so maybe it was you. If you did, awesome. But they called it your digital body language. What's your digital body language? People reach out, and they're like, hey, I want they want the award, they want the medal at the end of the race, but they don't want to do the training, right? Find people that want to embrace the training. They love the pain of going through and doing the running. The people that just want the medal, man, those are a dime a dozen. Everybody wants the medal. Everybody wants the 22nd of the month. But are you willing to do the work the rest of the year, the rest of the month? Find the people that love the grind. Find the people that love to talk to people. Find the people that love and want to build something. Then it's not pain. Trying to drag somebody is not fun, but your digital body language, people say, how do I do that? I want to be able to change the world. I need money so bad. And then you look at their profile, and they're like, oh, I sell candles. And, I wash cars. I'm like, what? I'm like, are you even in real estate? I don't even understand. So if someone were to go to to Google you, would they even know that you even work with EXP? That's got to be start there. Start and say, are you showing up? What's your digital body language as someone as the winner, and that someone that like, now this is somebody that I want as a partner in my business, and we're going to go take over the world. That's that's something we can all do. We can all get better. Some of the speakers are just so amazing, but it's just such an honor to be here. I feel like I'm the luckiest guy in the world. I really do. I've had some of the best partners, people that have taken a chance on me, and I just want to help the people that I took a chance. I want to make you guys as much money as possible. Like, that just excites me. I want you to be filthy rich. I want you to make a lot of money. So, love you. Thanks for having me.